Hi, I'm Jennifer Caruso, and this is my husband, Ron. Welcome to the MSC Magnifica. We got to the cruise port via train into the Miami airport, and we took an Uber from the airport over to the cruise terminal. This is Terminal C, where the check-in is for our MSC cruise. So this is the check-in area. It was so easy. We went through security. We downloaded an app. All of our documents were done ahead of time online. It made the check-in process very, very easy.
Ronald and Jennifer?
Yes.
You can take that, unless you have the app on your phone. So what you can take is this welcome aboard letter. It's got some really helpful information on it, okay, when you have a chance to give it a look. And the ship is doing a new program where you'll find one of these on your cabin door. Just tear it open and your keys are inside. Okay, thank you. Trying to make the process easier. Okay? You gotta get some miles on this passport, okay?
Well, that's probably the third one.
After completing the easy check-in process, we proceeded immediately to board the ship. There was no waiting in a holding area. We got our documents. We got right on the ship. Hello, thank you.
Thank you guys. Vielen Dank. Bitte. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Booking number? Can I help? So, this is your cabin number, 10227. Now the cabin is accessible, but it's not ready yet. So if you want, you can go to your cabin. You can collect your cruise card, the door hanger. So you go there. You can, if you want, you can drop your luggage, use the toilet. But the cabin is going to be ready at 2. Okay?
And which way do I go?
So this is a
Cabin is going to be ready at 2, but we have access to it right now. We can drop things in it. We can pick up the keys to it. Well, what time do the baggage usually get there?
maximum until 5:30 is going to be in your cabin.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so here we are at our cabin on the MSC cruise lines, and we've got an interior cabin on this trip. It is a king-size bed. It has a nice duvet comforter, nice fluffy pillows. It has a couple throw pillows. There's a nightstand on each side with a nightlight, and the stand has 3 drawers in them. Let me pull this drawer open and see like how big these drawers are. Oh, they're not bad. They're a nice sized drawer. Could hold, you know, some electronics, things like that. Same thing on the other side here. I'm looking for outlets over here by the bed. I do not see any receptacles out here. So that is going to be, I don't know, for me that's a little bit of an issue. But this is a strange cabin. Now we got a really good deal on this cruise. We paid $600 for 2 of us, so that was $300 a piece from Monday, returning to port on Friday morning. So we got just kind of like, we knew we were going to be above the 7th floor, but it was kind of a run of the house room, so we took whatever it was they gave us for that special price. And here, this cabin would sleep like 2 more people. I don't know how. I mean, it would be really, really tight, but these are pulled down beds here. These are like bunk bed type things that pull down right here and right here, which we're not going to use, but over here is a TV. You have a mini bar here that's locked on it. I'm not sure. It doesn't open, so I guess you need a key for that. Over here is like a little desk area, vanity area. They've got an ice bucket here, some glassware, and there's a couple more drawers in here as well. And I threw my phone in there. Oh, and here's the blow dryer right here. So the blow dryer is in this drawer as well. And there's a little bench there if you need to sit there and be on your laptop or whatever. They gave you some towels, I guess, for the beach tomorrow. And here are your receptacles. So we have, from what I can see, 2 receptacles, 110 volts. And so we always bring, when we go on a cruise, we always bring a power strip. And we plug it into one of those, and it gives us, you know, however many connectors, maybe 6 or so are on the power strip. So we've got some like recessed lighting up here. There's like a full-length mirror right here in the room. There's plenty of closet space here. It can maybe I can go into the bathroom and show you the what's here as far as the safe and the drawers. So here we have one of the closets here. There's a safe, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, you've got 6 drawers here, and those are really deep drawers. So, I mean, for unpacking, there would be lots of room here for 2 people for the drawer space. And then over here is another cupboard. If I can get this open. Let me go half here. There we go. That's a better view. So this is a hanging closet here. So you've got, you know, you've got hangers, you've got dress hangers, you've got pant hangers, and it's long. There's your life jackets up top there. The power to the room requires your key card to be in here, and just be sure that when you leave, you don't leave it in there, because Ron's already done it twice. And thank goodness I had mine. I had mine in my backpack that I had on me. So you've got a little diagram on your door that shows you where we were muster station H. They call it assembly station on this ship, and shows you where to go there in the event of an emergency. Here is your thermostat, and it works pretty good. I mean, I've used it. You just like click it, and it doesn't give you a temperature, but it just says warmer or cooler. And so that works really well. So the only thing that I would say about this cabin is you definitely need to bring an extension cord if you're traveling with 2 people with phones, laptops, GoPros, devices that need charge. For me, I have 2 phones, a gimbal, a laptop, Ron has a phone, and so we always make sure that we have that power strip with us on a cruise. Okay, so here is the bathroom. It's just like a standard cruise ship bathroom. Here's the shower. Has a nice adjustable shower head, handheld if you want. Place for your soap, and I always bring one of those mesh sponges with me. I like my own soap and my own shampoo and conditioner, but they have it here if you want to use what the cruise lines provides. They've got some towels up here, just your standard toilet paper. Got some hand towels here. Lots of shelving here. It's good for any of your cosmetics, toiletries, and I like the little rail because it will keep them from sliding out if the ship rocks. Here's your sink. It's a nice big sink. They've got a soap dispenser, single lever faucet, and you've got some storage here under the sink where they give you a garbage can and some extra toilet tissue. More storage under here if you need it. That's just empty. This is a bottle opener. They do have two hooks on the back of the door, which is nice. And they also have this for your swimsuits. When you come in, you can pull this string over in the shower and you can hang up your wet swimsuits. So all in all, this is an inside cabin. It's nothing luxurious. You've got a little place to hang robes here, which is nice. And that's about it. Good morning from the MSC Magnifica, and we're going to take a look at the breakfast buffet at Oasis Restaurant. Breakfast opens from 6:30 till 11 a.m. and I'm gonna just take a look inside and see what we have. We've got a beautiful view here. We are here at Ocean Cay Dock, and that is a private island that MSC owns, and it is a marine sanctuary. So the first thing we have here, we have our drinks over here. We have a coffee station with tea right here. Over in this area, you can get a long shot here of the dining room. And we'll go ahead and look at the breakfast buffet. This is kind of the bakery section here. You've got coffee cakes, you've got muffins, you've got croissants, plain croissants, chocolate croissants. You also have some raisin rolls, chocolate twist. Everything's very fresh, just coming out. In this area, it's very crowded, so let me just go down to the end here. I don't know how I'm going to get in here really right now. So in this area here, let me just start here. I'm going to start here. You have some cold cuts here. This is a salmon mousse. You have cream cheese. There's turkey. There's salami. Mortadella. You have some different cheeses right here. Right here you have, it looks like they're replenishing this, but you have some lettuce. You have some fruit here. In this section you have some grits and oatmeal right here. Take a look at that. Oatmeal, topping, right over here you have some roasted ham here. You've got some fried eggs, scrambled eggs, Everything looks like they need to bring out fresh trays right now. You've got hard-boiled eggs, baked beans, which is unusual for me to see at breakfast. You have pork sausages and oven roasted bacon. And it's interesting because a lot of the cruise ships, they don't permit you to get your own bacon. They like to dish it out so you don't get too much. But here you can have as much bacon as you want. Here's some roasted tomatoes, some roasted potatoes with paprika. And then again, we've got all of your pastries lined up here. Over in this section, you have some breads. There's bagels. There's some whole grain bread, some white bread rolls. Here you have a banana Foster pizza and a pizza with cheese and spinach. Over here, you have waffles. There are some donuts here and pancakes, as well as muffins. Some muffins and some donuts with sprinkles. Over here, you've got a large coffee and juice station. Here, you can see you've got your juices right here. You've got pineapple, orange, and cranberry juice. Here's ice and water right here. Over here are all of your teas. You have Earl Grey, English breakfast tea, green tea. Here's some instant coffee, your different sugars, and then you just have your plain Lipton tea. There's decaffeinated coffee. There's a hot water dispenser. You have cream, you have skim milk, and you have your regular coffee right here. Over here, we've got some cereal. We've got Frosted Flakes. Let's look up here. Granola. Well, probably down here. Fruit Loops. Honey Loops. There we go. That's how they have the cereal out. We have some different jams over here and toppings. There's honey, there's peach jam, there's a mixed fruit jam right here, some raisins, some dried prunes. Here's some regular natural yogurt. Here's some blueberry yogurt. They've got kiwis, fresh kiwis and apples and pears. Might be a good idea to take a couple of those with us on the island today, just for a snack. Watermelon, you have your honeydew and your cut cantaloupe here. Get a look at the seating area here, and it is just beautiful. You have full views the whole way down in the seating area. And let's see what Ron's got. There we go. There's Ron. He's got, did you get my coffee? Oh, you did?
But I didn't know which sugars you wanted.
Well, you know what I want. None of them are it.
That's right. Yeah, but they don't have this.
I know. I use Splenda in my coffee. I have to ask. You have to ask. They'll get it out. Okay. They don't have it?
Starch doesn't come back and says, you can ask another.
Okay. So over here we can see from breakfast a complete gorgeous view of Ocean Cay, and right there, that blue building is where you enter into that circle when you come from the ship, and the kind of pinkish orangish building to the right behind that is where you can book some activities if you like. You can see the little rooftops beyond that. That is some shopping. If you look back here over this way, you can see apartments, condos there. That is the staff housing that live there, that work and take care of the island. In the far distance is the beach, and they have some transportation that takes you back to that far beach, or this is a very short walk over here to this beach right here, which is probably where we're going to spend the day. We spent the day there yesterday. It was absolutely lovely. They had some areas where they served lunch, food booths, and they had a pool bar over there, and they had wait staff on the beach as well. So this again is Ocean Cay, and we're looking at this from the dining room here, La Oasis. And here Ron has got his food, and he's zoomed in. He's having some bacon and some fried eggs for breakfast. Okay, so I chose for breakfast to try a little bit of the ham. I've got some of the bacon, a little chocolate croissant, a regular. I've got some honeydew and 2 fried eggs and some breakfast potatoes. Probably not going to eat all this, but everything looked really, really good. Hi, I'm Jennifer Caruso, and welcome to the MSC Magnifica. We are on board here tonight, and I'm going to take you on a little tour of the ship. It is just really fabulous. We just finished dinner in the main dining room. We had a good dinner. I had shrimp risotto. You had, what did you have?
Southern fried chicken, mussels, and shrimp cocktail.
Yeah, I had some spring rolls with my shrimp risotto and a Caesar salad. It was all really good. And then we are going to take you on a tour of Deck 5, which that's where the dining room is. It's a beautiful dining room. It's not too fancy. I mean, the service is great. It's kind of casual dress. I didn't see a formal night. There might be one tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see.
No,
we'll
actually,
have to look.
it's a white out night.
Oh, a white out night, so we get to wear white. Okay, that's good. We are also going to see level 6, which is unbelievable. I mean, by far, of all the cruises that I've been on, this ship has the very best shopping. It has a mini mall. There's 7 stores in the mini mall, and then they're selling things on the exterior as well. They've got some blowout sales of watches, 50% off, a lot of specials on bags and perfume. The shopping here is unbelievable. They've got all of the designer, name brand, everything. They have a store where there's just toys for the kids. There's a huge toy section, Lego section. There were Disney dolls. There were just really anything there were plushes, anything that your child could want to play with on the ship, you're going to find in this toy store. So let's go. Let's look at Deck 5 and Deck 6. Here is the reception area. We just had a piano player in here that was playing. Over here we have just some seating to enjoy the piano music by. And we have guest services over here, as well as a reception guest service desk over here. And you can see that the line is not long. They only need 1 desk open, and this is a full cruise. So I would say that they're pretty efficient in handling all the guest requests. It's a beautiful area. This is the 5th floor. It's a water feature right here. It's pretty. And here you have a bar right before the dining area. You also have a ship photographer over here. They call this the Gochi bar, La Gochi. And this is the dining room. The first seating is at 6 and the second seating is at 8:30. Here is a look at the menu today. And they also have a dessert menu in addition to that. You can always get a lobster tail to your dinner for $19.99. And they also have a app on your app. You can just scan this and bring up a menu for the day. Here's a look at the dining room. You can see it's very pretty. They've got beautiful tableware here. It goes the whole way back here. This is in between seatings, so you can kind of get a good view and see how pretty it is. So here are some of the dishes that we ordered in the main dining room. The first is a New York strip steak with potatoes and veggies. This is a prime rib with a baked potato with sour cream. This is a tomato basil soup that was just delicious with some mozzarella in it. This was a ceviche salad. Next was Italian night. Ron and I both got chicken parmesan. The rolls and butter were delicious on the ship, fresh rolls and butter. This is a shrimp risotto that I had one night, and Ron opted for the fried chicken that night. This is some shrimp as an appetizer dish here, and these are our friends. Here are our dinner partners throughout the cruise. We've enjoyed having dinner every day with these lovely ladies, and have enjoyed sharing our experiences every day after we come back into the ship from our day excursion. So, would you like to introduce yourself?
Okay. Yes. Hola, ¿qué tal? Yo soy Lupe, vengo de Perú y estoy encantada de estar en este crucero y conocer a gente nueva, muy linda, muy agradable. Salud por eso.
Cheers!
Hi, my name is Elvira, and I'm very blessed to be in this lovely night with our friends here too.
Okay, you want to wave to your family? There you go.
Saludos hijos, Chari, Chino, Sandy.
There we
Estoy aquí
go.
en la Bahamas. Bye.
Okay. Thank you, ladies. So here we are up on deck 6, looking down to deck 5. It's a lovely view. Right here we have the MSC excursion desk, And this is where you can come and you can book your excursions at the different ports of call. We're stopping only in 2 places. One is Ocean Cay. It is a marine reserve in the Bahamas, and the other one is in the port of Nassau. So there's different things to do in each port. Also in the port of Miami, you can book some excursions either prior to the ship, boarding the ship, or after you disembark. So the ship here has a mini mall on deck 6. And we're just going to take a look in the different stores. There are a lot of jewelry stores. Some of them specialize in watches. Some of them have an assortment of jewelry, watches, some designer perfume shops. Just some fabulous shopping throughout the ship that we're going to look at now. So this is an example of some of the sales they have throughout the ships. These are watch sets. They are 3 of them for $49.90. I mean, they're not expensive watches. They may be watches that you want to travel with and take with you, that you wouldn't be afraid to lose or to wear in different places. We don't like taking our good jewelry necessarily when we travel, or if we do wear it. Often that we'll put it in the safe when we disembark the ship at the different ports. They have these bags here. They don't have prices on them. She has to check them individually, but they are all on sale and at very good prices. This is one of the stores in the mini mall that has all of your alcohol that you may want to pick up. They also sell cigars, cigarettes, they sell medicine, everything that you may need that you would have forgotten on the trip. You can also buy electronics in here. They've got earbuds, I've seen cables, you can pick up batteries, anything that you might need or have left at home. This is a great little shop. So this store also has snacks and candies. You'll find some Swiss chocolates in here. They have nuts, M&Ms, potato chips, all the things that you might want to pick up for a snack. Throughout the ship, you're going to find entertainment areas up and down the hallways, just like this one. Here you can see that the shopping hours are till 11:30 p.m. at night, which is really great. You have time to explore this mini mall after dinner, after your shows, after you've listened to your music. You can still have time for shopping in the evening. This is one particular jewelry store where they have a great sale on Invicta watches. You'll also find some crystal in here, lots and lots of pretty jewelry throughout this store. Okay, here's our port shopping ambassador. So if you have any questions about shopping in the port, here is where you would come. There's a meeting room there as well. Do you have meetings about it in here? Sometimes. All right.
Port shopping talks, Diamond and Jameson seminars, and we teach you all about
And
shopping.
here we have a brochure here on Nassau and everything that's going to be there, right? Look
Yes,
at
ma'am.
that.
So these are recommended stores where everything is verified, certified, and authorized. Basically, where you can shop with confidence, knowing that you're getting the best
Thank
at the best
you.
prices. Thank you so
All
much.
right, so if you have questions on port shopping, this is your stop. I think I'd like one of these. Do you mind? Okay, can you carry that for me? Thank you. So right here is the Royal Theater, which is the main theater on the ship where you'll find your shows. I have a live stream on my channel of one of the shows. It was Elvis, and it was a really great show. The performers and the dancers and the costumes were wonderful, and Elvis was really great. This logo shop was probably my favorite shop on the ship. I just thought it was so unique. It had all of the MSC logo merchandise. It had bathrobes, beach towels, watches. It had the MSC Cruise Ship, the Magnifica, up there that you could purchase a replica. It had Legos, a Lego set that I actually purchased to build of the ship itself. The shirts in here were really great. They had polo shirts all around the other side for $22. They had zip-up hoodies, anything that you may want for the children. You can find in here. There's lots of toys. You can see that they have sunglasses. They've got flip-flops. They've got some swimwear for the children. Along the other wall, they've got some little floaties. They've got some ships that they can play with in the ocean or in the swimming pools if they allow them. Not sure if you can bring those in the pool, but there's the Lego set that I purchased, and I thought it was really reasonable. It was like $7.90. So this shop, there's card games. I found this shop to be really cool. All kind of little tchotchkes with the MSC logo on them, and a very, very nice toy section. So right over here is the toy section I was talking about. This is actually a sale table with a lot of items on sale. Look at all the Legos. This is very unusual to find this on a cruise ship. All kind of Legos. The kids will enjoy doing these on the ship because they can get bored in the evening. So it's fun. I mean, they have dolls for the girls. Here's some more logoed backpacks over here. This is where the shirts are as well. And the hoodies. There's the hoodies. They're really nice zip-up fleece hoodies. They come in blue and then in white. They also have the polo shirts. Really, really nice merchandise. Good prices as well on those polo shirts, but I was most impressed with the toy collection. They have some Disney toys as well. Here's a whole Frozen section you can see. There's Anna and Elsa dolls. They also have some Funko Pops up here. Barbies. Just a really, really great little shop to come in, either to buy gifts to bring home or if you have children on board. Now this store is a high-end designer purse store. They've got some different brands in here that I'm not real familiar with, but they also have a lot of the name brands that we are familiar with and that we see all the time. The prices are good because you don't have the duty on them and you don't have a VAT tax like you would in the Bahamas. So they have Prada, they've got Tommy Hilfiger, Gucci, really like all the major name brands. And And the bags, most of them come with matching wallets you can buy. If you are into bags, this is a store that you might want to spend some time in. Also, they've got a good collection of designer sunglasses in here. Sunglasses I found are very expensive. I was looking at them on the ship, and they are expensive, but they do have the Ray-Bans. They have a couple different designer brands of the sunglasses. I enjoyed this shop. I didn't buy anything in it, but I really did enjoy looking in it. So this next shop is a shop where you can find almost any fragrance that you could possibly want. They had so many fragrances in here, perfumes, colognes. It was amazing. And as I said before, the prices are good because there's no sales tax, there's no VAT tax, and there's no duty. They also have makeup, all kind of makeup. They've got L'Oreal, they've got Estee Lauder, they've got all of your name brands. You can see the name brands up there of the perfumes, Dolce & Gabbana, Chanel, Boss. I mean, they really have a good selection. There's Dior, Versace, Hermes. I mean, you have the top brands in this store. And I was just shocked at the variety of cosmetics. They had nail polish in every possible color. There was sunblock around the other corner. As I said, some of the old fragrances that are hard to find, I saw in here. There's all your L'Oreal products. Just a really, really nice shop. And they also had, like some shampoos, conditioners, things like that if you forgot to bring them on the trip. Some body lotions. Just really a good variety of things in this store. All at really reasonable prices. So this is one of the clothing stores that I found to be really great too. They have both for men and women. They have a great variety. They have dress clothes, they have sport clothes, swimsuits, men's dress shirts, men's belts. They've got some designer, Calvin Klein. They've got a whole line of Tommy Hilfiger. They've got athletic wear, flip-flops, really some really nice leather belts that Ron was looking at. He didn't end up buying one. I think he actually forgot to come back and get it. But just a really, really nice shop. I said that you could literally come on the ship without any luggage, come down to this shop and virtually find everything that you would need for the entire cruise. So this would be definitely a shop to check out and spend some time in. And I don't think that it was overpriced either for the designer name brands that they had here. These are some of the tables that they were having big sales on. They were sitting out in the hallway along deck 6 in front of the shops. And they just had some really cute things, some really great deals. I think some of them would have made great stocking stuffers. Check those out as well when you're on the ship. So here we're going to see the sports bar. This was a really cool place. They had so many big screens. They had different sporting events going on while we were on the ship. They had entertainment in here. There was a guitarist. He was really great. They had a large bar. They had other little areas, kind of private, tucked back in, where, you know, just the two of you could sit and have your own TV screen. And I don't know if you have control of it, or you'd have to ask the bartender to maybe put on your screen what it is that you'd want to see. As you walk back here, they had a full-size pool table that was really nice. And again, just a really, really nice sports bar. So the Wi-Fi on the MSC Magnifica was magnificent. $99 for the duration of the cruise. I had the high streaming package. The internet was fabulous. This is a lounge area, an entertainment area back here, and I just thought it was so pretty. It's all in purple. They had dance lessons back here that I took. I learned to salsa. It was a lot of fun. It's empty in here right now, but you can get a good look at the size of the room and the stage area. The performers were great, and the dance instructors were wonderful. So on the MSC, they still have the ship photographers and these photos. They are still printing their photos. Some ships have gone just strictly to digital photos, where the photographs are not printed out for you to be able to see. You have to go to a kiosk and put in your cabin number, and then you can access your photos as in a Carnival ship. Here on the MSC, they are still printing photos, and so you can go down the rows and you can look at your photos, and you can purchase them if you want. They've got several different packages that they offer. So this is one of the specialty restaurants. This is the Oriental Festival, and they have a Japan, China, and Thailand cuisine, Asian cuisine in this restaurant. It's a $28 upcharge. The restaurant itself looks very pretty. We did not eat here during the cruise, but I would guess that it would be very good. So here is the casino on the ship. They've got all types of slot machines. They've got all the table games. And it's not a big casino. It's not a small casino. It's kind of average, I think, for the size of ship that we were on. I didn't notice the casino being terribly crowded at all. We had to walk through it a few times. Neither Ron or I are big gamblers, so I can't give you any feedback on how the payout is on these slot machines. But the people that were there, they seemed to stay a while. So here they have a card room. It's near the casino, and there were people in here every night, and they were playing cards. There were different games available. Looked like fun. Here's the Grand Blue pool area. This is the main pool deck. It's very large. The pools are beautiful. They've got jacuzzis. They've got a stage area and a dance area where there's entertainment going on throughout the day and throughout most evenings. We've had a couple of deck parties. They were a lot of fun. Lots of dancing, lots of good music. So here's a great view of the main pool area from the deck above. You can see the hot tubs, you can see the big pool area. So pretty at night. So this is another game area right above the indoor pool area. If you look down below, you'll see an indoor pool. It is completely covered. So if you have bad weather, rainy weather, you can use this pool and be completely protected. They can also open the roof of this pool if it's a beautiful day and you don't need all the protection. It can be opened up. Here is the Aria Spa. It is a full service spa. The design of it is beautiful. It's just very classy. All marble granite, brass and gold design. They've got a full service menu for the salon for hair and nails. They also offer all the massage services. They have a thalassotherapy pool and a lovely gym. Here we have a state-of-the-art gym. It's evening and it's dark outside, but during the daytime, you would have a beautiful view right out onto the ocean from this great workout area. This next area is a children's play area, and this is secure. This is behind gates. You can get in this in the evening, just in the play area, but there's no children here in the evening. And this is a room that they have that they use for taking care of the children. They bring them out here to play. They have a swimming pool area. They have several different age categories, so your child would be with age-appropriate other children. It looks pretty nice. It's not quite as big as like Carnival Kids Camp, but I think it would be very nice for children. It's clean. It looks like they have a lot of toys, a lot of things to do in there for them. And I don't think I'd hesitate to check my child in to this children's area. So up here on the upper deck, you'll see 2 areas where you can play shuffleboard. And if you go up one more deck up to the top, they have a basketball court up here. It's just another sports area on the ship. So this concludes my vlog of the MSC Magnifica ship tour. I have a complete cruise playlist on my channel, and there's a lot of live streams and videos associated with this cruise. I will also be putting out a complete vlog on the Ocean Cay Marine Reserve. So check that out, and I appreciate it. My name is Jennifer Caruso. This is my husband, Ron. I live stream and vlog Disney, cruises, and travel and adventure. Here you'll see some of the associated live streams and videos on my channel with this trip. They will all appear under my cruise playlist. I'm Jennifer Caruso. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. If you're new to my channel, subscribe. Ring that notification bell, select all, and you'll be notified when I post new content or go live from the Disney parks. I also live stream and vlog cruising and travel and adventure in the South Florida area. I hope to see you back on my channel. Thank you for watching.